is Trivia for Kids, where it's not just for adults anymore.
Hello!
Hello.
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 I can't.
Welcome to Trivia for Kids, the podcast. I'm Casey,
I'm Quinn.
and we're happy to be here again this week with you to listen to some jokes and trivia questions for us to do for you. Thank you.
Robot, like the fan voice.
Oh, when you talking to a fan
Yeah.
and it sounds like Darth
Hello,
Vader.
nice to meet you.
Luke, that one.
Actually, the
I
real line
knew you
is,
were gonna-
no, I am your
I knew
father.
you were going to say that. So we haven't asked in a while, but guys, we really love you and we love our listeners and we would love to have more listeners. So if you could please tell your friends, tell your teachers that you want to listen to Trivia for Kids, spread the word about us. That would really be awesome. We love doing this. We love hearing from you and we would love to continue. So if you could please just tell everybody you know to listen to Trivia for Kids, that would be great. How are you today, Quinn? Are you killing it? Life's good?
Yep.
Yep, that's it. Want
Yep.
to elaborate?
Nope.
Good talk. How about some jokes?
Let's go.
Joke number 1 comes from Karina. Thanks, girl. Why don't shoestrings ever win races?
Because the first foot's always in front of the other.
Because they always tie. Aw, poor
Oh.
shoelaces. Question 2 comes from Rashawn. Thanks, Rashawn. Why were the tomatoes blushing?
Because they were red from agony. What?
Because they saw the salad dressing. That is so funny. I love it. Joke number 3 comes from Ellie and Addie. Thanks, ladies. What's a dog's favorite part of the house?
The bark on the tree.
The roof. Sorry, I probably overdid it.
Roofy.
And question 4, the last one comes from Brock. Thanks, Brock. What's a dog's favorite flavor of gum?
No idea.
Peppermint. I just realized we did 2 dog jokes. Favorite part of the house, favorite type of gum.
Peppermint.
We should have had a dog category this week to go with it, I guess.
We should.
All right. We don't, but are you ready for trivia?
Heck yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Here's how the show works. Trivia for Kids consists of 5 rounds with 7 questions each. We will announce the answers at the end of each round. Each new round will have a different category. After the 5th round, we will have the final exam, which will test you on the toughest questions we have covered in the previous rounds. Everyone ready? Let's get started.
Round number 1. The category is food. Question 1. Thank you to Karina for this idea. Thanks, Karina. Humans share over half our genetic material with what fruit? Question 2. True or false? All fruit trees grow only one type of fruit per tree. Question 3. Thanks to Brock for this one. Thanks, Brock. True or false? Double bubble gum is pink because it was the inventor's favorite color. Question 4. What fruit is the main ingredient in guacamole? Question 5. This one comes from Emma. Thanks, Emma. What fruit, popular during October and sometimes confused as a vegetable, was used in the past as a remedy for a snake bite and to get rid of freckles? Question 6. This one comes from Parker. Thanks, Parker. What candy was said to be created by people who collected honey from beehives with a stick? Question 7. Thanks to Madeline for this one. Thanks, Madeline. What flavor of ice cream is composed of 3 separate flavors, vanilla, chocolate, and strawberry, arranged side by side in the same container? Round numero uno answers. I wish I knew the Spanish word for answers. Question 1. Humans share over half our genetic material with what fruit?
Banana.
It is bananas. Scientists estimate that we share about 60% of our DNA with bananas. These are mostly housekeeping genes, the code for basic cellular functions such as controlling the cell cycle and helping cells divide. Yeah, just kind of the interior stuff that we share with bananas. Nothing really about the outside of us or what we look like or anything like that.
We're all yellow.
That is pretty interesting, though.
Uh-huh.
I wonder what percentage minions share with bananas. Banana. Question 2, true or false? All fruit trees grow only one type of fruit per tree.
True.
It is false. This one blew my mind, and let me tell you about it. There is a type of tree called a fruit salad tree that grows up to 6 different types of fruit all on one tree. They are multi-grafted trees with different fruits from the same family grafted together on one tree. All of the fruits retain their own characteristics like flavor, appearance, and ripening times. I've never heard of this. It said they were in Australia. So I don't know if they were in more places than Australia, but when I was doing the research, it was like Australian fruit salad trees.
I want one.
Wouldn't that be awesome? You could like, oh, I want an apple today. Oh, I want an orange today. Oh, I want an apricot today.
I want a banana.
That's so cool. Question 3, true or false? Double bubble gum is pink because it was the inventor's favorite color.
False. I bet it was blue, like everybody else's favorite color.
It is false, but not because of that. It's pink because a red dye was the only color he had on hand, which he diluted to pink. But it was an upgrade from the original gum shade, which was a dingy, unappetizing gray color.
Oh, that's nasty.
So the answer is not that, like it's not pink for some great reason. It's like, well, I've got red here, so we'll just use that. Question 4. What fruit is the main ingredient in guacamole?
Avocados.
Avocado, which is a fruit, even though it seems
It has a seed.
even though it seems like a vegetable. Question 5. What fruit, popular during October and sometimes confused as a vegetable, was used in the past as a remedy for a snake bite and to get rid of freckles?
Tomatoes.
Popular in October. That was the hint.
Pumpkins.
Pumpkins.
Huh?
Yeah, back in the day. Remember when science was a new thing, people were just sort of trying whatever. And they used pumpkins for snake bites and to try to get rid of freckles. I doubt pumpkins worked for either one very well.
I think the snake bite thing would honestly work better than the freckle thing.
I also didn't know that pumpkins were a fruit, though.
You didn't know that? I knew that.
No.
Like tomatoes are fruits and
Avocados
are fruit.
Question 6. What candy was said to be created by people who collected honey from beehives with a stick?
Cake pops.
Lollipops.
But I thought a dentist created lollipops.
Nope, dentist created
Cotton
candy. So yeah, somebody was getting some honey with a stick and pulled it out and was like,
Like those honey like thingies,
Oh,
or
maybe.
just a normal stick.
Either way, that's how they got lollipops. Question 7. What flavor of ice cream is composed of 3 separate flavors, vanilla, chocolate, and strawberry, arranged side by side in the same container?
Neapolitan.
You're excited about Neapolitan. Do you like that flavor? Well, would you call Neapolitan a flavor since it's 3 flavors?
I'd call it a flavors.
My favorite flavors of ice cream is Neapolitan. Round 2. The category is technology. Question 1. Nano, shuffle, classic, and touch are variations of what? Question 2. This one comes from Charlie and Alex. Thank you. Who is the most subscribed YouTuber in the world who is best known for his challenge videos and random acts of charity? Question 3 comes from listener Jack. Thank you, Jack. In 1999, what keyboard additions were invented for cell phones that would eventually replace emoticons and even get their own movie? Question 4. Vanellope would know that a sudden, usually temporary malfunction or irregularity of a computer is called a what? Question 5. This one comes from Maggie. Thanks, Maggie. What food item can restore health in the Kirby Nintendo games? Question 6. What does www stand for in an internet website address? Question 7. This question comes from River and Sage and Rashawn. Thanks, everyone. In Minecraft, what tool must you use to mine ores and stones? And now the answers to round 2. Question 1. Nano, shuffle, classic, and touch are variations of what?
Robots.
The Apple iPod.
Oh.
So there was an iPod Shuffle, an iPod Nano, an iPod Touch.
But nanobots.
Well.
Oh.
Question 2. Who is the most subscribed YouTuber in the world who is best known for his challenge videos and random acts of charity?
Mr. Beast.
Mr. Beast. Yes, he has over 136 million subscribers. I have never heard or seen a Mr. Beast video. What does he do?
Technically, you live in this house for 100 days and you'll get $1 million. That kind of stuff.
Oh, so he gives people...
Last person to leave the box gets 30,000.
Really?
Yeah, that kind of stuff.
Interesting.
I visited the least expensive hotel to the most expensive hotel.
Oh, I'd like that one.
Yeah. The least expensive yacht to the most expensive yacht. Like, there was a $1 yacht that sank.
Oh, well, that's kind of fun. I can see why people like that. Question 3. In 1999, what keyboard additions were invented for cell phones that would eventually replace emoticons and even get their own movie?
Emojis.
What is your favorite emoji? Which one would you say you use most often?
I use the you really think so face, like with the eyes and like the little grin, the smirk.
Oh, I think I use the sideways laugh out loud with the cry tears laughy face a lot. Because sometimes if something's funny but not laugh out loud funny and I don't want to respond, I'll just give like 3 really funny sideways laughy cry faces. Question 4. Vanellope would know that a sudden, usually temporary malfunction or irregularity of a computer is called a what?
A glitch.
Yep, a glitch. And Vanellope glitches in Wreck-It Ralph. Question 5. What food item can restore health in Kirby Nintendo games?
Cherries.
Maxim tomatoes. So they're like a tomato with an M on them. And Kirby eats them, and then he gets his powers back or his health back. Sort of like when you get flying hearts in Mario 2.
Oh.
Did you play Mario 2 on my old Nintendo? Yeah. Question 6. What does www stand for in an internet website address?
Worldwide Wrestling. World Wide Web.
The World Wide Web. Question 7. In Minecraft, what must you use to mine ore and stones?
Pickaxes.
And what does a pickaxe look like?
Like a stick with like two pointy metal things on either side of the stick.
Oh.
And then you
Chip away at the ore and stones?
Yeah.
Can you use any other tools, or is the pickaxe your only
I
option?
don't know. I've never mined stones. I normally just build houses and spawn animals.
Oh, okay. Round number 3. The category is phobias. Thank you to Ethan and Jackson for this idea. Thank you. Question 1. Arachnophobia is the fear of what creepy creatures? Question 2. What common phobia is the fear of closed spaces? Question 3. Astrophobia is the irrational fear of what natural event that occurs most often during a rainstorm? Question 4. I'm not kidding. Ailurophobia is the fear of which animal? Question 5. You might stink if you have a blutophobia because it is the fear of what? Question 6. Keep the matches far away from someone who has pyrophobia because it is the fear of what? Question 7. People with odontophobia better make lots of trips to the dentist because it is the fear of losing what? Answers to round 3. I wonder if there's a phobia of podcasts. Question 1. Arachnophobia is the fear of what creepy creatures?
Spiders.
Yeah.
Is that the most common phobia?
It's right up there. I would think that one, and then I don't want to say what other ones because it might be an answer coming up. But when I was a child, there was a horror movie, and I know you parents are going to know what I'm going to say. There was a horror movie called Arachnophobia that came out, and it was terrifying.
What was it about?
Spiders. They had brought spiders from a South American country on accident, and they were like killer spiders, and they would multiply very rapidly, and just thinking about it makes me creeped out. It wasn't a true story. It wouldn't really happen. It was just a scary movie when I was a kid. Question 2. What common phobia is the fear of closed spaces?
Claustrophobia.
Yeah, so if you're claustrophobic, you have claustrophobia. I feel like there are a lot of people who are claustrophobic. Would you say you are? I am definitely in certain situations. Like when we were talking about spelunking and going and looking in caves, I don't think I could do it because I would get too claustrophobic.
Like when we were in Italy and we went in that small little hallway and you were like, oh, this is making me claustrophobic.
I don't remember that, but I wouldn't be surprised. Kind of sneaks up on me sometimes. Question 3. Astrophobia is the irrational fear of what natural event that occurs most often during a rainstorm?
Thunder. Say the thunder.
Yep. Thunder and lightning. I'm sure there are a lot of people that are. I'm sure there are a lot of dogs that have astrophobia. Question 4. I'm not kidding. Ailurophobia is the fear of what animal?
No, not cats.
I'm scared of cats.
No,
I'm just joking.
Cats are so awesome.
It's cats. Question 5. You might stink if you have a blutophobia because it is the fear of what?
Going to the bathroom.
Bathing. Right? Yeah, I agree. Question 6. Keep the matches far away from someone who has pyrophobia because it is the fear of what?
Well, I went to pyrotechnics, which is like fire stuff.
Yep.
So fire.
Fear of fire is pyrophobia. Question 7. People with odontophobia better make lots of trips to the dentist because it is the fear of losing what?
Their teeth?
Yep. I think that's a legit fear. I don't want to lose my teeth. So when I was writing these questions, there are fears of literally everything. Like there was one that was the fear of long words. And the word was so long, I couldn't even, it was like hippopotamus, it was like 27 words long.
If it's
It was the fear of long words. There's a fear of having peanut butter stick to the roof of your mouth.
I knew that. Is there a fear of water?
Oh, absolutely. Clowns, heights, cars. There is a fear. Oh, this reminded me of Charlie Brown. Panophobia. What's panophobia? It's the fear of everything. That's what Lucy says Charlie Brown has, is panophobia. Because he's scared of everything. Round number 4. The category is dinosaurs. Thank you to listeners Harper and Aberdeen for this idea. Thank you. Question 1. A person who studies fossils and prehistoric life, such as dinosaurs, is known as a what? Question 2. Bipeds were dinosaurs that walked on how many legs? Question 3. True or false? Most plant-eating dinos had sharp, jagged teeth. Question 4. On which continent have the most dinosaur fossils been found? Question 5. Tiny, Shiny, Dawn, and Buddy are the main characters in what PBS kids show? Question 6. Coprolite is the scientific term for fossilized dinosaur what? Question 7. When the first dinosaur fossils were discovered around 2,000 years ago, people thought they were the bones of what? Round 4 answers. Question 1. A person who studies fossils and prehistoric life, such as dinosaurs, is known as a what?
A paleontologist.
That is correct. Any desire to be a paleontologist, Quinn?
Nope.
Nope. Question 2. Bipeds were dinosaurs that walked on how many legs?
2.
Can
Because
you
bi
name?
is bicycle.
There you go.
Bicycle has 2 tires.
Can you name a biped dinosaur?
A T-Rex.
There you go.
A velociraptor.
And what were dinosaurs called who walked on 4 legs then?
Four-wheeler dinosaur.
Quadruped.
Sorry.
4-wheeler. Nope, not close. Question 3. True or false? Most plant-eating dinos had sharp, jagged teeth.
That is not true. They had like flat teeth.
Yep. That is false. Plant eaters had peg-like teeth to rake or slice leaves from trees. Meat eaters needed the sharp, jagged ones to tear into their prey. I sounded like a pirate when I said tear. That's usually my pirate voice. Question 4. On which continent have the most dinosaur fossils been found?
A Pangea.
Oh, no.
I'm too good for this.
Post-Pangea. Which continent?
Oh. Africa.
North America.
It was us?
Yeah, it was us.
It was us!
Question 5. Tiny, Shiny, Dawn, and Buddy are the main characters in what PBS kids show?
4 pterodons and a T-Rex kid and something.
Yeah.
Like it
What's
was
the show called?
Dinosaur Train.
Dinosaur Train.
But what was the theme song?
Once upon a time, there was a mom. Her name was Mrs. Pteranodon.
And then...
I'll name them Shiny, Tiny, and Dawn.
And
then they said,
egg
wait,
came
there's
out.
one more mom. Question 6. Coprolite is the scientific term for fossilized dinosaur what?
In amber. Like dinosaurs that were frozen in amber.
Nope. Coprolite is fossilized dinosaur poop. Droppings. Yep.
Dung.
Dung. And they study it because then they can tell what dinosaurs ate.
I would not want that job. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, all those people out there that study dinosaur poop. That is
not your jam. Question 7. When the first dinosaur fossils were discovered around 2,000 years ago, people thought they were the bones of what?
mermaids.
Dragons.
Oh, that would make more sense than mermaid.
Yep. That's what they thought. Round number 5. The category is movies. Question 1. Thank you to listener Henry. Thanks, Henry. Anakin Skywalker grew up to be which famous movie villain? Question 2. What blockbuster science fiction movie has made the most money of all time? Question 3. In Because of Winn-Dixie, what is Winn-Dixie? Question 4. Mia Thermopolis gets the surprise of a lifetime as the main character in which Royal Disney movie? Question 5. Cool Runnings tells the story of which country entering a bobsled team into the 1988 Winter Olympics in Calgary? Question 6. In The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, what magical country does the White Witch put a spell on so that it is always winter but never Christmas? Question 7. In the movie National Treasure, what famous item were they trying to steal? Answers to round 5. Question 1. Anakin Skywalker grew up to be which famous movie villain?
I do not know.
Darth Vader. Well, here's something cool. Henry, who gave us the Star Wars category idea, is from Wales in the United Kingdom, next to England. He's from Wales.
Yeah, that's so cool.
First one from there. Very cool. Question 2. What blockbuster science fiction movie has made the most money of all time?
No idea.
Avatar.
I haven't watched Avatar. Is it any good?
You've watched it.
No,
we
I
watched
haven't.
it as a family.
Nope.
Brooks has watched it.
I was gone. Brooks and Ren and you and Dad did. I was gone.
Yeah, it's really good. Question 3. In Because of Winn-Dixie, what is Winn-Dixie?
A dog.
She's a dog. Hey! To go with the dog jokes, I did have a dog question after all. I didn't even realize it. Question 4. Mia Thermopolis gets the surprise of a lifetime as the main character in which royal Disney movie?
A princess movie of some sort.
The Princess Diaries.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. Have you seen those? You and Ren have to watch
Saw
them.
number 1, but I forgot everything in it.
Oh, so good. I love those movies. Question 5. Cool Runnings tells the story of which country entering a bobsled team into the 1988 Winter Olympics in Calgary?
It's a Jamaica bobsled team.
Yes. Jamaica.
Jamaica is its own country?
Yeah, it's in the Caribbean.
But it's its own country? Like, isn't Africa a country and North America and
Those are continents, honey.
Bruh,
your brain. Question 6. In The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, what magical country does the White Witch put a spell on so that it's always winter but never Christmas?
The Snowland.
Narnia.
Oh, duh.
Oh, girl.
Oh.
Question 7. In the movie National Treasure, what famous item were they trying to steal?
I don't even remember this.
I'm going to steal the Declaration of Independence. You guys love that movie. How did you not know that one?
No.
You are on the struggle bus today.
Yeah.
And now it's time for the final exam. Now remember, you've heard these questions in the previous rounds, but these were the hardest ones we've had. So use your memory and try to think back to what the answers are. Question 1. Humans share over half our genetic material with what fruit?
Bananas.
Question 2. You might stink if you have a blutophobia because it is the fear of what?
Bathing.
Question 3. Vanellope would know that a sudden, usually temporary malfunction or irregularity of a computer is called a what?
A glitch.
Question 4. Bipeds were dinosaurs that walked on how many legs?
Two.
Question 5. What blockbuster science fiction movie has made the most money of all time?
Avatar.
Question 6. Coprolite is the scientific term for fossilized dinosaur what?
Poop.
Question 7. Arachnophobia is the fear of what creepy creatures?
Spiders. Sound Australian.
You do. That's
Spiders.
spiders. Watch out for those spiders. Actually, there are a lot of poisonous spiders in Australia. Well, that's it. What did you think of the categories this week?
Good.
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 Great.
Awesome.
And we've got some birthday shout outs this week. First, happy birthday to listener Oscar. Happy birthday, Oscar. And happy birthday this week goes to Aiden. Happy birthday, Aiden. Happy birthday to Spencer. And Spencer lives in Singapore. Happy birthday, Spencer. And another birthday shout out to listener Collins. Hope you had a great birthday, Collins. Happy birthday. All right. You want a conversation starter?
Sure.
What made you smile today? Thanks for listening.
Thank you, guys.
Please follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Trivia for Kids Podcast. And if you have a question idea or even an entire category, please email us at triviaforkidspodcast@gmail.com.